Thank you. My name is Manish Agarwal, and it's my pleasure to be your host for the program this morning. Professionally, I'm an engineer and I work at Apple as Director of Information Systems. I welcome you all to this very special program organized today by Brahma Kumaris Silicon Valley, featuring a talk by the one and only, the world-renowned Sister Shivani. Let's give a round of applause again. So I appreciate all of you taking time out of your busy Silicon Valley lives and spending your Saturday morning with us here. We have a fun-filled, entertaining, and educational program for you this morning. Here is the broad agenda. We'll start the program with a couple of live song and dance performances, followed by a video that captures the 23-year journey of Brahma Kumaris in Silicon Valley. You folks who did come in on time saw the journey of Brahma Kumaris 40 years in the US. This next video will highlight the specific journey in Silicon Valley. Next, we'll have a candle lighting ceremony for our chief guests, followed by the main feature of the morning, which is the talk by Sister Shivani on creating your destiny. You'll then get to experience guided meditation, and we'll end the program by giving everyone prasad and a blessing as you exit the main hall. With that, I would also like to take this opportunity to introduce the Brahma Kumaris for folks who are new to our organization. So the Brahma Kumaris, popularly known as BK for short, is a worldwide spiritual university present in 110 countries. And we have more than 8,500 centers all around the world where we study spiritual knowledge and try to attain an enlightened lifestyle free of vices. We practice and teach a form of meditation called Raj Yoga that relaxes the mind and nurtures a healthy balance between our inner and outer worlds. Through numerous social service activities and partnerships, we promote spiritual understanding, leadership with integrity, and elevated actions towards a better and a more peaceful world. So that's a brief introduction of the Brahma Kumaris. Let's get started right into the cultural events of the day. And now I would like to introduce you the Light Years. The Light Years is a band, and our own Mayank Bhai is a part of that band. The Light Years will be performing a live concert for us this morning. Mayank Bhai, who's been part of the Brahma Kumaris Silicon Valley for more than 5 years, works at Intel. Give them a round of applause. So Mayank Bhai is part of the Brahma Kumaris Silicon Valley. Mayank Bhai. And then Teju on the flute. Gyan Prakash on tabla. Sudhanshu Deshpande on drums. Parin Shah on the keyboard. And Divya is going to be singing along with Mayank. Thank you so much. Take it away, guys.
Thank you for the introduction and thank you for the opportunity once again. So we have stitched a few things together and hopefully you guys will like it. We'll start with the instrumental and then we will slowly start transitioning into the vocal stuff. Thank you very much. Om Shanti. So now the second one is again आपको अंदाज़ा तो आ ही गया होगा कि हम लोग कुछ medleys कर रहे हैं. So this one is also a medley. हो चांदनी जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ. हो चांदनी जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ. जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा. तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है, कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे तुमको बनाया गया हम सब के लिए, कि जैसे तुमको बनाया गया हम सब के लिए. तुम अब से पहले सितारों में बस रहे थे कहीं, तुम अब से पहले सितारों में बस रहे थे कहीं. तुम्हें ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में सुनो किसी शायर ने ये कहा बहुत खूब, मना करे दुनिया लेकिन मेरे महबूब. सुनो किसी शायर ने ये कहा बहुत खूब, मना करे दुनिया लेकिन मेरे महबूब. वो नहीं सुनता जिसको जल जाना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है. सच्ची सी है ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने लिखी है, जो तू मिला तो सजी है दुनिया मेरी हमदम. हो आसमां मिला ज़मीं को मेरी, आधे आधे पूरे हैं हम. तेरे नाम पे मेरी जिंदगी लिख दी मेरे हमदम. सीखा मैंने जीना जीना कैसे जीना, सीखा मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम. ना और कहीं जाना जाना कहीं जाना, ना तेरे बिना जाना कहीं हमदम.
सिवा मेरा यहाँ मंजिले है मेरी तो सब यहाँ मिटा दे सभी आजा पास ले मैं चाहूँ मुझे मुझसे बांट ले जरा सा मुझ में तू झांक ले मैं हूँ क्या कभी जो बादल बरसे मैं देखूँ तुझे आंखें भर के तू लगे मुझे पहली बारिश की दुआ तेरे पहलू में रह लूँ मैं खुद को पागल कह लूँ तू गम दे खुशियाँ से लूँ साथिया
की मिल गई, रूठे बच्चे की हंसी जैसी फुसलाए से फिर खिल गई। कुछ ऐसा ही अब महसूस दिल को हो रहा है, बरसों के पुराने जख्म पे मरहम लगा सा है। कुछ ऐसा लगन इस लम्हे में है, ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा, अब है सामने इसे छू लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा, खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा। हो अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी, जगी धड़कन नहीं, जाना जिंदा हूँ मैं तो अभी। कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है, ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा, अब है सामने इसे छू लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा, खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा। अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी।
Thank you very much.
This also means that Silicon Valley geeks can be fun-loving. Also, we highly encourage you to connect with Brahma Kumaris Silicon Valley. So our website, a very well-organized website, is SV, stands for Silicon Valley, brahmakumaris.org. And you can get all the updates of future programs that we'll be conducting and any other courses that are coming up. And we have free introductory Raj Yoga meditation courses coming up. I would again highly encourage you folks to sign up for these free classes, Raj Yoga classes. And details are in your brochure or on our website. And last, we have regular classes, Raj Yoga meditation and spiritual knowledge discourse classes on Thursdays and Saturdays in Milpitas. Folks who are living a bit further away from Milpitas, we also have classes in Pleasanton and Santa Cruz. All the details are in the brochure as well as on our website. And with that, I would like to have the next performers on stage. It is a dance choreographed by T&D Dance School by Srimati Hemalika Gondhalekar. And the performers are Vaidehi, Anahita, and Riya. These three girls are going to dance on a song called Ori Chiraiya, which means Oh Baby Girl.
ओरी चिड़ैया नन्ही सी चिड़िया अंगना में फिर आजा रे ओरी चिड़ैया नन्ही सी चिड़िया अंगना में फिर आजा रे से चुन के अंगना में फिर आ जा रे। हमने तुझ पे हजारों सितम है किए, हमने तुझ पे जहां भर के जुल्म किए, हमने सोचा नहीं तू जो उड़ जाएगी, ये ज़मीं तेरे बिन सूनी रह जाएगी। किसके दम पे सजेगा मेरा अंगना, थोड़ी चिड़ैया मेरी चिड़ैया, अंगना में फिर आ जा रे।
कुछ पाने की हो आस पास, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को छीन के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं ले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी।
So we all know the stressful lives we live here in Silicon Valley, right? We're busy, we're running around. And I myself was passing through a sort of a low point in my life around 2003. And that's when I discovered Brahma Kumaris, Silicon Valley. And I joined it. I came here. I felt a big change in myself as I joined this organization. And for the last 15 years, I'm so thankful for this association that we have. I feel so much more peaceful and fulfilled, and I can manage my stress much better. And now I request Ashok Bhai to please come and conduct the candle lighting ceremony.
Thank you, Manish Bhai, for the wonderful morning that we are having. We have seen such wonderful performances from performers and our brothers and sisters today. You are enjoying, I'm sure you're enjoying a lot. You know, this only tells us about Brahma Kumaris, that we are a spiritual organization, but it also has a lot of fun along with what you learn and develop yourself. So come and join Brahma Kumaris from today. I would now like to extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished guests and who are here to welcome Sister Shivani, who has honored us with her presence for the first time in Silicon Valley. Big hand for her. We will be now conducting a candle lighting ceremony, for which I would like to invite our distinguished guests. And I request each guest to come to the stage as your name is called out. So first, I would like to call Mr. Ash Kalra. He's the Assembly Member, District 27, a very long time Brahma Kumaris follower, along with his father. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Jose Esteves. He's the ex-mayor of Milpitas. Jose is a very dear friend and a big supporter of Brahma Kumaris, Milpitas Center, and he's been part of the new center as well. Next, I would like to call Savita Vaidyanathan. Savita, was the ex-mayor of Cupertino, and also she is now the council member. And of course, I I did not call the main person. You heard so much about Kusum, so I think she needs to be here first. I don't need to give a lot of talk about her. You've heard her, and she's the main person who has driven this organization. A big, big, big hand of applause. Christine Keith, she's the council member for the city of Menlo Park. And Ajay Bhaturia, he's a very prominent, figure, and he's been helping Brahma Kumaris. He's part of the Brahma Kumaris family, and today he represents a proclamation from Congressman Ro Khanna. Thank you all, and for the candle lighting ceremony now.
परम ज्योति से आत्म ज्योत जला दे परम ज्योति से आत्म ज्योत जला दे चलो शिव पिता से सभी को मिला दे चलो शिव पिता से सभी को मिला दे सभी को मिला दे
I have one more proclamation from Mr. Ramesh Japara. He's Ritu Maheshwari, so she wants to present it. Please come. So here we thank our distinguished guests for coming here and meeting with Sister Shivani. And thank you again so much. A big round of applause for our distinguished guests. Thank you again, all our distinguished guests, and a very, very big hand. Thank you, Manish bhai.
Thanks, Ashok Bhai. Now I have the pleasure of introducing Kusum Bhan, Sister Kusum, who's the director of Brahma Kumaris Silicon Valley and an amazing teacher, coach, and guide. For over 35 years, Kusum Bhan has dedicated her life to this cause. And 23 years out of those 35, she's been in the valley, Silicon Valley, establishing this center, single-handedly sort of putting in that effort to touch so many lives and transform us, right? I now request Kusum Bhan to sort of officially introduce Shivani Bhan and the talk for this evening. Thank you.
Thanks. Om Shanti. It doesn't look like we are so many in this hall. Again, we will say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Yes. Thank you. So, today we are very fortunate, very blessed to have a Sister Shivani, who is world-renowned spiritual personality, a spiritual speaker. I can say she is the living legend of 21st century. Again, let us welcome with grand applause. Thank you. Thank you. She graduated electronic engineers from Pune University as a gold medalist. And also served for 2 years as a lecturer in Pune University-based engineering college. For last 25 years, she has been associated to Brahma Kumaris. After understanding each and every aspect of BKs, taught by BKs, she started giving talk on very famous TV program which we call Awakening with Brahma Kumaris. Her words are very sweet, soft spoken, very practical, touch our heart. So, it is like heal our consciousness. Her words heal us emotionally, mentally, intellectually, and also spiritually. What I have noticed, her words have a miraculous touch, which touches the heart in depth and registered in our intellect. She has transformed millions of lives through her life-changing talks. In 2014, she was honored with Women of Decade Achiever Award by SHM Ladies League for her excellence in empowering spiritual consciousness. I should say that I have no words actually. How simple she is. Last 2 days I have been with Shivani Behan. She is so simple. She is an ideal example of simple living, high thinking. In today's this beautiful audience, vibrant audience, I want to share one thing. 1000 फूल भी कम है एक दुल्हन को सजाने के लिए, एक फूल ही काफी है एक अर्थी को सजाने के लिए। 1000 खुशियां कम है जिंदगी को हंसाने के लिए, एक ही गम बहुत है जिंदगी को रुलाने के लिए। 1000 लेक्चर्स कम है सुनने और सुनाने के लिए, एक लेक्चर ही बहुत है जीवन को सजाने के लिए। 1000 lectures are not enough. One lecture is enough to decorate our life. When we implement in our life, life is decorated. So let today's talk decorate our life, create our destiny. So today, we are very fortunate. Sister Shivani has come all the way from India to enrich us spiritually. Now I would request Sister Shivani to share her words of wisdom of today's topic, which is creating our destiny, your destiny. Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
I know I'm the only person standing between you folks and Sister Shivani, so I'm going to only take 30 more seconds. I'm requesting Suresh Gandhi Bhai and Mrs. Gandhi to please come and welcome Sister Shivani, and then it's all her and her talk. So come on up, Suresh Gandhi Bhai. A big round of applause. Thank you.
Minute of silence. We have all got used to connecting to our screens daily. And so we will be switching off these screens which are on the side. Screens don't have vibrations. We are here together to create an energy where 2000 very pure and very powerful minds are going to create a vibration which will not just create a transformation within, but which will vibrate to the entire planet and create peace in the world. That's why we are together. So no screens in between. We are here for an energy exchange. And that's why don't create a thought, I can't see properly. Practical experience says, somebody could be sitting right in the front, can see everything, and yet doesn't make much out of it. And somebody could be sitting in the last corner of the hall, cannot see anything, and yet creates a miracle in their life, because it's nothing about what we can see, it's about what we are doing inside. Kusum Ben said, one lecture is enough to change your life. Actually, just one thought is enough to change your life. We all know everything. There's nothing new that we will talk about today to each other. We know everything. We know everything that is right for us and not so right for us. And yet sometimes, when we are out there in the world, the energy of a lot of other people doing other things around us can influence our state of mind and unaware, we do some karmas which are not right for us. And when we come together like this, it's only to connect with our own purity and to emerge that one thought, and then hold on to that thought, and that one thought and that one decision today can change not just my destiny, it can change the destiny of my family, it can change the destiny of the people I work with. I can contribute to changing the destiny of the world. We're taking this moment to look at our life. We all make plans. We all write the script of how we want our life to be. Look at what you have decided for yourself and for your family. How do I want my life to be? What do I want for my family, for my children? It's clear what we want for them. Life may go just as we have planned. And sometimes just one scene can change the entire script. And things turn out to be completely different from what we thought it could be. And the first question that I ask myself at that time is, why did this happen to me? I trusted them so much. How could they do this to me? I put in all my efforts. Why didn't things go out my way? I did nothing for them. Why are they doing so much for me? I put in no effort. How is it that I'm getting so much success? Who is deciding all this for me? Who has the power to change my destiny? We all write and plan and think and talk about how we want our life to be. How many of you, raise your hands, have a life which has turned out to be exactly the way you had scripted it when you were a child? Yes? Many of you may not even have planned that you're going to be in this part of the world. And here you are today. I had never planned that I'm going to come here, and I had never thought I'm going to be sitting here, but I'm here today. So things don't go according to the way we plan. Who is planning all this for us? We need to know. So that if we want to change the way life is happening to me, I need to know where to go. Many of us today are interested in knowing what the future has in store for us. Do you have people here who tell you what's your future? Yes? Yes? Suppose in the room across this hall, somebody with a very nice chair and table sits here and says, Aajao, I'll tell you what's going to happen in the next coming 5 years. Then we have to check how many will be in this hall and how many will go to the next hall there. Yes? One is knowing what's going to happen in the future. And the other is choosing what I want in the future and creating it myself. One is apna bhagya janna, and the other is apni choice ka bhagya banana. So what do you want to do? You want to know your future, or you want to choose and create your future? Sure? So you'll continue sitting in this hall? What happens once we get into this habit of asking someone, what's going to happen in the coming 6 months? What's going to happen in the next 2 years? What's the destiny of my child? What will be their career? When will they get married? Who will they get married to? Will everything go perfect? Information, information, information. Have we ever paused to check what will we do by knowing in advance what's going to happen in the next 5 years? What will we do? What will we do? Suppose I make a prediction for you today. In the next 2 years, listen carefully. In the next 2 years, someone very, very, very close to you is going to cheat you. Very close, very close. And you trust them completely, and they are going to cheat you. Prediction, information. Now go home. Because that's the only amount of information we can give. And now you go home with this information. What's going to start happening? What's going to start happening? What's going to start happening? Now you will start looking at everyone and you will start creating and radiating vibrations of mistrust to everyone close to you. The fact that somebody is going to cheat you is true. It is true. It is an accurate scientific prediction. But you don't know who that one is, and you will start looking at people with mistrust and doubt. In the process of the 2 years, some people who were not going to cheat you will move away because we doubted them, we disrespected them, we even questioned their integrity. In those 2 years, creating doubt, creating worry, creating anxiety, what's going to happen to my inner power? What's going to happen to my inner power? It will get depleted. And after 2 years, here comes this one person who cheats me. Do I have any power left to face that situation? Because I already wasted all my power in doubt, worry, anxiety, fear, apprehension. This is one way of living. And the other way of living is strengthen yourself daily. Make the foundation of your inner life very strong. Nourish yourself and prepare yourself and keep yourself strong. Trust everybody. They don't need to prove their worth. Just make trust your natural way of being. Trust everybody. 9 out of 10 will return your trust with a lot of love and integrity. One may not be the way you wanted them to be. They might turn out to do something which you had never expected they would do. But we are so strong that when someone does something which is not our way, our power to face the situation, situations will come, situations will go, but we will not shake inside. One way is to know what's the future prediction of the weather in the next coming 2 years before you build your house. And one way is to just build a strong house on a strong foundation and let anything come and anything go, my house will stand strong. Right? Now, what's the foundation on which my life is standing? Few months back, a young brother comes to our center and he said, my family, my wife, my 5-year-old son, and my parents met with an accident last week, and all 4 are no more. 2 minutes to change his destiny and his script completely. He had only one question: why did God do this to me? And he went home and he threw all the pictures, all the sculptures, everything that he had, he threw it down and he stamped it. He said, I hate him. I've never done wrong to anyone. I've never said or even a lie to anyone, and this is what he does to me. So even in moments of grief and pain, he only hated him. Because he firmly believed that who has written this destiny for me? Who has written this destiny for me? Because that's what we were taught, that everything is happening according to, everything is happening according to, everything is happening according to God's will. पत्ता पत्ता भी भगवान की मर्जी से हिलता है. Right? 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 Close your eyes for 30 seconds and see the world. A world which is going on according to God's will. God writing the destiny of every soul on the planet. God deciding what the weather would be. God deciding how everyone's health would be. God deciding when each one would leave their body, the time of death decided by God for everyone. Open your eyes. How would the world be? One word. How would the world be? How would the world be? How would the world be? Perfect. Had you to write the destiny of your child, what would the destiny be? Perfect. If you have 2 children and you have to write their destiny, would you give more to one and less to the other? No. It's normal. It's law. If a parent had to write the destiny of the child, 1, the destiny would be perfect, and 2, the destiny would be equal. If he had to write our destiny, 1, our destiny would be perfect, and 2, our destinies would be equal. Today, neither is it perfect, and it's definitely not equal. Second option, everything that's happening to me is a consequence of what I have done earlier. Jaisa karam, vaisa phal. Everything that's happening is a consequence of my earlier action, earlier behavior, earlier karma. So two options we have to choose. Everything that's happening to me is His will. Second option, everything that's happening to me is a consequence of my previous action. Which one do you feel is right? Our actions, most of them beautiful, once in a while a mistake. So all actions are not perfect. And definitely all actions are not equal. So what's the final analysis? He's writing the destiny or we are writing our destiny? Sure? So next time the mind says, why is this happening to me? Where is the finger to go? Where is the finger to go? Where is the finger to go? Wasn't that easier? Blame there, and then the responsibility to rectify also over there. So every morning, do this, do this, do this, and if you do this, you will get this. So request with incentive. That's one way of living. And second is, take the knowledge from Him, the power from Him, and change my destiny. So the next time the mind says, why did this happen to me? What's the answer going to be? What's the answer going to be? Why is this happening to me? What's the answer going to be? I have done something, and this is only a return of that. If I have to change what is happening to me, who do I have to go to? If I want to change what is happening to me, who do I have to go to? See? So I only have to go to myself, and absolutely for free. And we're ready to go to everyone else. And someone will say, change your name. Someone will say, change the color you wear. Someone will say to use this number house, this number car, this number. So we start working with numbers. Someone will say, change the direction of your house, which is all a science. They are all sciences. One way of living is change all that. Even then, destiny will change a little bit. And one way of living is just change your thoughts and your karma, and destiny will change. So which method to use? Suppose a couple is having constant fights at home, and someone will say your room is not in the right direction. Is a science. So please change your room. They'll say, why to change the room? We'll change the house. That's one way of living. And powerful souls will say, we will live in this house and we will never have a conflict again. Which one is easier? First one is easier. Good. It's easier to change the house. And then, how many houses will we change? How many jobs will we change? And nowadays the latest, how many spouses will we change? We wanting to change all of them because we thought they are the cause of the problem in my life. It's she, it's he because of whom I'm not happy. So if I change her, so either first I ask her to change or him to change. If they change good enough, if they don't say, you go change completely, I'll get somebody else. We think that's easier to do because we believe they are the cause of the problems and the pain in my life. So one is to change the house, the job, the country, the city, the spouse, everything. And the other is just to change my way of thinking for the destiny to change. Which one is easier? Which one is easier? Second one is easy? Pakka? Pakka? Sure. Changing your thoughts is easy? No. Are? Easier? Changing your thoughts is easy? Changing your sanskar, your habits, your nature is easy? Changing your sanskar, your habit, your nature is easy? No? No? Yes or no? All of you are creating miracles in the outside world. We are creating miracles in the outside world. We have the power to achieve and do whatever we think of doing. And when it comes to changing one habit, we say, ye to bahut mushkil hai. It's the one thing on which I'm dependent on no one. It's the one thing which only who has to do? I have to do. But it's probably the one thing which I haven't been doing since a very long time. And anything which I don't do, I think it's difficult. And then I put a barrier by saying, this is very difficult. We make the barrier even bigger by saying, this is impossible. I can't change this. And we give the message to the other people in the family, don't ask me to change. This cannot be changed. Destiny. Some people start talking at a little louder volume. That becomes their way of living. And then they say, आवाज़ ही ऐसी हो गई अब. I can't change. Be very careful, because every time we say even one line, this is who I am, this is what is my habit, I cannot change, we are writing our destiny. We are saying, I cannot change. And the other person from there will say, even I cannot change. And when both give this message to each other, I cannot change, then we sit together and say, okay, since we cannot change, then we better not continue living together. Only because they said, I cannot change, something which they had complete power on. And that day, that one moment, we write the destiny of so many people involved in our family. It's not a destiny of two people. It's a destiny of two families, which changes that day because one person says, I cannot change. Don't cheat yourself and don't cheat people by saying, I cannot change, because that's the easiest thing to do. So let's start by giving ourselves a very powerful blessing and say, changing a habit is the easiest thing to do. Bolo. Don't think of other people's habits while you're saying this. Yeah, it's easy. She could do this. Changing, I'm going to go home and tell her, changing a habit is the easiest thing to do. Yeah. And sometimes we're thinking, she should have come for this program, and if she comes and if she changes this one habit, तो मुझे तो कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़ेगा उसके बाद, तो सब कुछ ही change हो जाएगा. This 1 hour is only for one person. It's only for me. The other day I met a young lady and she said, you know what? My husband has started watching your program every day. I said, good. I said, why don't you also watch with him? She said, I don't need to, because he's watching and everything is sorted in our house. I don't need to watch the program now. But that shows the power. That shows the power that even one of us starts working on ourselves and creates a slight shift. Destiny changes. Destiny changes completely. Couples who had already filed papers, decisions taken, one person started working on themselves. Within 1 month, created a change, changed the destiny of the entire family. That's the power each one of us has. So never ever say, I cannot change. Every morning get up and give one blessing to yourself. Changing any sanskar which is not right for me or for my family is the easiest thing to do. Because even while creating that thought, we are writing our destiny. Now let's look at the equation. Please keep this here fixed. My every thought, my every word, my every behavior. My every thought, my every word, my every behavior is the energy I create, I radiate. Karma, actions, is not just what I speak and what I behave. The deepest and most powerful karma is what I think. So my every thought, my every word, my every behavior is energy I create, radiate. This is karma. Everything that is coming to me in terms of situations, in terms of people's behavior, is energy which is on the return. Energy on the return is my energy going out from me into the world, my karma. Energy on the return is my destiny. See this every day throughout the day. Everything I am sending out, karma. Everything that's coming to me, destiny. Equation fit? What I'm sending out in terms of my thoughts, not words and behavior. Many of us have mastered a beautiful skill to think different from what we are speaking. Anyone here knows how to do that? Wonderful meeting you. We should keep meeting again. Next time we'll have dinner together. Beautiful words. Inside. Terrible 30 minutes. I got so bored sitting with her. Next time she calls, I'm just going to avoid the phone and say, I'm very busy. Karma. The thought is completely different from my words and from my behavior. When I check myself, I say I spoke nicely to her. I behaved perfect with her. I even gave her a treat. I even gave her a gift at the end of it. Why is she not happy with me? And this is not just strangers on the road. We are talking about family. We are talking about the person sitting on the chair next to you. I've done so much for my family. My 30 years I've spent only everything for them. I have done perfect for them. Have I thought perfect inside? Destiny is here, not here. If I want to change any relationship, it's not in the way I'm talking to them, in the way I'm behaving with them. It's in about what I am thinking for them. Words are few. Words are only when we are in their presence. Thoughts are in thousands, and thoughts are even when they are miles and miles away. Have you ever experienced that for a few days you have been contemplating something about another person? Why are they doing this? Why are they like this? They should not be doing this. And after many, many days you say, today I'm going to talk to them about it. But I will take care that I will talk properly. We prepare ourselves very nicely. I'm going to be very soft, full of love and respect. I will say it perfectly. And we also write our script, what we are going to say to them. And with absolute dignity and grace, we go and say it to them in a very, very nice, perfect manner in one line. But when we say that one line, lines and lines and lines of turbulent energy come from the opposite direction. Anyone experience that? Yes? And you will look at them and you will say, मैंने बोला क्या आपको? ये क्यों इतना 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 सुना रहे हैं मेरे को? What have I said to you? Ever experienced? Yes? Because they are not replying to that one perfect line. They are replying to those thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of heavy thoughts which we have been sending to them since days, months, or even years. It is after many, many years that all of you here have created technology which says type one message and there it is the next second on the other person's phone. But even before your message reaches the other person's phone, your thought has already reached them. Now take care. Every thought you create is reaching them just exactly like every message you type reaches them. बचपन से सिखाया था ध्यान से बोलो, speak carefully. Spirituality says ध्यान से सोचो, think carefully. Spirituality says सोच कर बोलो. And then one step deeper, सोच कर सोचो कि ये बात सोचने लायक है कि नहीं है. Think even before you think, because once you've created the thought, karma is created, destiny is decided. सुंदर बोलना नहीं है सिर्फ, साफ सोचना है, pure thoughts, not perfect words. And when your thoughts are pure, you will not need to take care of speaking the right words. Because if it's clean here, it's going to be clean here. Like some people, they keep their house very clean, but everything is stuffed inside the cupboard. And the cupboard is closed. So they say, nobody can see anything. My house is very clean, clean, clean. If someone just goes and touches that cupboard also, everything stored since years will spill out. This is that cupboard. We are holding on to a lot of things. If someone says one word which opens this cupboard, everything of years will come out. It will start right from the day we met for the first time. It will start from right the day of the wedding. We are holding things since that day which we will tell them after 30 years. They will be shocked by what we say. More than them, even we are shocked by what we are speaking at that time. And then we say to them, I didn't mean to say this. Don't believe them. Nobody can say anything which has not been here on their mind for very, very, very long. So be very careful. So karma is in what I bolo, in what I think. Now, my every thought, my every word, my every behavior going out like this. Let's look at it like a ball in my hand. So now hold your karma in your hand. What power do we have? Which ball to throw? And how to throw it. Once the ball is out of my hand, I can do nothing to it. Now I release the ball from here. It goes and hits that wall there and it comes back to me. That ball going out is my karma. The ball coming back is my destiny. Now the balls coming back to you in your life are people's behavior to you, situations in your life, body doing a lot of strange things sometimes, suddenly. Now, when these balls come back to us, we say, why is this happening to me? So now we know the answer. Why is this ball coming to me? Why is this ball coming to me? because I have thrown it sometime, somewhere, I don't remember when. But nothing can come this way unless it has gone this way. Nothing can come. Sometimes we say, oh, they are so lucky. Oh, this one is so unlucky. There is no such word. No one is getting anything extra, and no one is getting anything lesser than what they have thrown out. It's just that we are seeing what they are getting back. We are not knowing what they have thrown earlier. Now, if I throw out a white ball, the white ball comes back to me. If I throw out a red ball, the red one comes back to me. If I throw out an even darker color ball, the darker color balls come back to me. But when the darker color balls come back to me, and that's not what I want in my destiny, I start getting disturbed, creating pain, creating anxiety, creating fear. And when I do that, the new balls also which I send out are of the darker color. Sister is going to get up here, stand here in front of 2,000 people and say something very, very nasty to me. Ball coming to me from here. What choice do I have at that time? What choice do I have at that time? This is the ball coming from here to me. What choice do I have at that time? Options? Options. Ignore? Ignore? Huh? She's going to stand here in front of everyone and say something very, very nasty to me. She insulting me publicly. Options. Send her a white ball. Hanji. So example of how to send her a white ball that time. Smile at her. I can smile at people and send very nice balls from there. What is going to be my present karma? First right karma. Why is she doing this to me? Question doesn't arise. Don't waste your energy in questioning your destiny. Which means we are questioning the balls which are coming from here. Don't even waste one thought in why is she doing this to me? Answer is she is just sending me back what I had sent. I don't remember when I had sent, but I had sent, that is coming to me. Keep all your energy for the present situation. Don't waste about thinking about the past. Second, my present karma has to be a white color energy. Sometimes, somewhere I had sent a dark color energy which is returning today. If I want to change my present and my future, my present karma will be a white color energy, which means my present karma is not dependent on how people are behaving with me. Today, what are we doing? We are nice to those who are nice to us. We are very nice to those who are very nice to us. We are very, very nice to those who are very, very nice to us. And we are so what are we doing? We are only reciprocating what they are sending to us. And when we do that, we are repeating the same pattern of a wrong karma and a wrong destiny in our life. Many people will say, same thing is happening to me again and again. Same pattern is repeating in my life. So and so rejected me, then so and so rejected me, then my parents rejected me, then my friends rejected me. Today my spouse is also rejecting me. Me, bichara, victim, everybody rejects me. Rejection cannot come from them to me unless I radiate this thought to them. Everyone is rejecting me. Nobody loves me. Nobody respects me. Nobody values me. That's the energy which comes back. So if repeated patterns are happening in my life, which means I'm thinking the same thoughts which I used to think before, nothing changed. So now, she's not been nice to me, and you are advising me that I should be nice to her. Is that what you're telling me to do? Yes? How many of you are giving me this advice that I should be nice to those who are not being nice to me? Utha, utha, utha. And I should be nice to her in the way I think about her? Yes? Yes? Good. So I should not feel bad what she's doing to me? No? Thank you. And I should not hold any resentment for her? No. And ये जो उसने आज बोला वो तो मुझे याद ही नहीं रहना चाहिए. Yes? 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 Thank you so much. I don't have to do anything. You are telling me everything what to do. Life is so simple. Life is so simple. Don't be with people the way they are being with you, which you're not liking. That is the moment to change your destiny. Everything is predestined, right? Right? Don't we say everything is predestined? Which means her behavior towards me was predestined. Predestined by? Predestined by? Predestined means a previously written destiny. Written by? Written by me. So what she's doing to me is my past which is coming back to me. What I will do now will be my present. And what I do now, I'm writing my destiny of tomorrow. So past, present, future, all three working together every time. Tino kal, trikal. Teen kal, three aspects of time. Past, present, future. Every moment, past is coming to you. Past means a ball which I had sent earlier is coming to me. So my past is coming to me. What I do now is my new ball, present. And the new ball which I send out today is going to come back to me tomorrow. So today I'm writing the destiny of tomorrow. Past, not in my past, not in my control. So I'm not even going to think about her. Why is she doing this to me? I'm not going to sit and think, she could have just said it a little better. She could have said the same thing a little politely. And most important, she could have taken me in that little corner on the side. And she could have said it to me softly. Was there any need to say it in front of two? So I'm writing the script of how she should have been. And while doing that, I've sent 100 more black balls to her. So the black energy is going there, it's coming back, it's going there, it's coming back. My destiny is getting more and more complex. So today you are giving me that advice. And if I follow your advice, and I just look at her with compassion, and I say to her in my mind, I'm sorry for what I must have done in the past to you, because of which you are doing this to me today. So I internally will apologize to people who are being wrong to me today. ठीक है? But what are we doing today? Apologize? Why did you do this to me? No. Nobody can do anything wrong to me unless I've sent that energy to them before. Now, when I look at her, She could be my family, she could be a very close friend, and I say, I've always been nice to her. In fact, I've done so much for her. Where she is today is because of me. I got her this job. I got her from India to the USA. I put her in this business. I did everything for her. Today she has cheated me. So when I look at my karmic account, I say I've done everything perfect for her. There's no way I sent a single black ball to her. Does that happen? Does that happen? Let's look at parent and child. A child has always got the perfect energy from the parent. A parent cannot create a single wrong thought for a child. And yet 20 years later, a child can do something which is not right for the parent. And then what's the parent going to say? I've always done so much for them. And is this what they do with me in return? So law of karma gets a question mark. Now, be very careful. When I send her this energy from here, which means when I send a ball from here and it goes and hits that wall, when it comes back, could be 1 minute later, could be an hour later. Now, please look, and you have to give me the answer. I sent this ball from here. It's hitting that wall. It's on its way back after an hour. But within that hour, something happens to me right here on this chair, and I leave this body. And I leave this body. And I take another body. So I die and I'm born again. Will that ball come back to me? Will that ball come back to me? Pakka? Should it come back to me? या उधर का उधर हो जाना चाहिए था पूरा? Should it come back to me? Yes? It's like I don't speak nicely to her today, and tomorrow when we meet, she's changed her dress and I've changed my dress. Should I get the energy on the return? And then I say to her, forget na kal kya hua. Your dress was different, my dress was different. Why are we talking about it today? So what is she going to say? It's nothing to do with my dress. You were not talking to my dress. You were talking to me. Who's that me that we were talking to? It's the me. It's not this body, the dress which we see. So we've sent out a lot of energies, sometime in another costume. And once we sent them out, before they came back, we changed the costume. And today when we meet them, their costumes are changed, our costumes are changed, the relationship has changed. And when we look at only the present and we say, we've been perfect with them, then why are they having a problem with me? The people having a problem with you could be the ones working with you in your office and say, isko kya problem hai yaar mere se? बोलते हैं कि नहीं बोलते हैं? उसको वही प्रॉब्लम है जो इसको मेरे से प्रॉब्लम है. I have had a karmic account of the past with them. So our exchange of energy is not dependent on our physical costume. I create the thought, send it to the other soul. Time passes, we change costumes, and when we meet again, we won't even know the reason, but there are some people whom we get along without any reason, and there are some people with whom we are having problems without any reason. होता है कि नहीं होता ऐसा? होता है कि नहीं होता? Because we've all met before. We do not need to go and get a past life regression done to find out what did we do together before. We don't need to do it. We only need to have the knowledge, yes, we've met before, Yes, we did something which was a little not right, and more important, we have the power today to change it completely. So now, if I should be nice to her after she's insulted me publicly, anybody on your mind whom you have to throw a white ball at? Anyone on your mind whom you have to throw a white ball at? Yes? 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 Nay? Yes? Can we send blessings to those who are being very, very wrong to us? Can we send them blessings? Can we send them blessings? Should we send them blessings? For whose benefit? Very good. This has to be very clear. We are not doing any favor to them. We are not doing it for them. My white energy writes my destiny, not their destiny. Their energy will write their destiny. So forgiveness becomes simple way of living. Because I am releasing what she has done just so that I have a clean mind and intellect, so that my every karma is accurate, and so that my destiny is clean and beautiful for my present and for my future. One instant, we are living in times of uncertainty. 1 second, and I, the soul, will leave this body. And what will I carry with me? What will I carry with me? Only two things: my sanskars and my karma. So your closing balance sheet on 31st December is the same opening balance sheet on 1st January. My last minute in this costume will be my 31st December. The next minute when I enter the womb of the mother with a destiny is my 1st January. The child is born and you get a Janampatri in your hand. This is the destiny of this child. That is your opening balance sheet for the next year business. How was that created? Based on the way I did business in this lifetime. Profit, loss, credit, debit, everything carry forward. They are no more with me. We leave everything we've earned behind. We leave our property behind. We leave our people behind. We leave our body behind. There's only one thing we carry: our karmas and our sanskars. So what should we focus on our lifetime? Where should the focus be? Take care. There's nothing we need to fear in this life, but only fear doing any wrong karma. Because when it comes back to us, we don't want to say, why is this happening to me? So ready to forgive? Ready to forgive? Pakka? Pakka? Ready to forget? I can forgive, but to forget is little difficult. The minute I say that to myself, I'm writing my destiny. And today I'll say to myself, I forgive, and I'm 100% certain I will forget, because I have understood that I cannot keep this on my mind and write pain for myself again and again and again. And every morning, when you sit in meditation, create one thought: past is over. My past karmic account is over, never ever to come again. What they did, what is the size of the mistake they made, has nothing to do with whether I can forgive or not forgive. People who cannot forgive are not even able to forgive those who forgot to ask them for a glass of water. We cannot even forgive people who did not like my post on social media. And that's the time I take a decision. Tomorrow, I am also not going to like her photo. So karmas are playing a lot with all that you have created in Silicon Valley. You have no idea how much karmas are working nowadays. People are changing their destinies right there. She did not like my photo. I like a photo every day what she posts. She didn't like my photo. Tomorrow, I'm also not going to like her picture. That's there. So we get into this pattern of doing a tit for tat. ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से देना है, बचपन से सीख लिया. अभी क्या करेंगे? ईंट का जवाब. ईंट का जवाब किससे देना है? ईंट का जवाब फ्लावर से देना है, क्योंकि मुझे रिटर्न में पत्थर नहीं चाहिए. So don't look at what they are doing. Don't look at how many times they have been doing that. Don't look at their karma. Their karma writes their destiny. We are living in times of uncertainty. A lot of unpredictable karmas will come before you. Very close people will do something you had never ever thought of. It can happen. Take care. Protect yourself. Don't respond with that same quality of karma back to them. Protect yourself, and when you do that, you're also protecting them. So if someone's doing anything which is a little not right, every morning keep 3 minutes of your meditation for them. And what we do in that 3 minutes, 3 lines only. First line, bring them on the screen of your mind. I am sorry for what I had done in the past to you. I don't remember what I have done, but I'm sorry for what I had done in the past to you. I forgive you for what you are doing today to me. Past is over. From today, my every thought for you is full of love, respect, and blessings. 3 lines. Boliye. First line. I am sorry for what I have done in the past for you. बोल लोगे ना आप sorry उनको? बोल लोगे ना sorry उनको? Sometimes we see, look, they are doing all this to us and we are supposed to say sorry to them. Yes. Yes. There's a family which came to our center whose child was kidnapped and is no more. The amount of hatred and resentment which they hold for the one who has done it, we all will say it's natural. Won't we say it's natural? Won't we say it's natural to hate that person and to live in that hatred and resentment for that person for the rest of our life? But because they understood the spiritual principles of what had written their destiny, and they said, what this person has done to us is only a consequence of something of the past. The law of the country will take action. It doesn't mean, okay, let him go. No. The law of the country will take action. But here inside, we do not want to remain entangled with this person, even with an energy of hatred. No. Because if you think of that person, then you are in a close karmic connection with that soul, even in the present, and also will remain even in the future. Nobody can do anything to you which is tougher than that. Other things are very small. And every day in their meditation, they create a thought for that soul who has done that. And they say, we are sorry for what we must have done to you sometime. And we release from here everything that's happened in the present. Karmic account between you and us is over. We are never ever to meet again. What will this do? This will clean here, change their destiny. This will finish the energy exchange happening there. There's a young sister, she went through a spine surgery. Something went wrong. And she's been on bed for the last 3 years. The doctor who did the surgery is in immense guilt. The family this side is in immense anger. And if they continue to do that, what will happen? So never question. Focus only on the present and the future. So she has to do it in her meditation every day. To the doctor, I'm sorry what I must have done in the past to you. And I hold nothing against you for what has happened in the present. After this, there is only love and respect and blessings between us. Change. I'm giving you these big situations so that you can fit in the equation in your small situations in our life. उस दिन मेरे से बात नहीं की, उस दिन ऐसा किया, उस दिन वैसा किया. Nothing. Nothing. So 3 lines. Sorry for what I have done in the past. Forgive for what you are doing in the present. Past karmic account is over. From today, my every thought for you is compassion, love, and blessings. Now what will happen? When we do this, what will happen? Here, all that we had been holding on for years will start getting cleaned up. So we've just gifted ourselves peace and happiness. That will radiate to our body. We've just gifted ourselves physical health. That will give peace to the mind, and we've just gifted ourselves mental health, no depression. That will radiate from you to the people around you, and you've just gifted yourself beautiful relationships. And that purity of your mind will radiate into the world, and you've just contributed towards creating a peaceful world. So much just by cleaning here. So who's the one who benefited? Who's the one who benefited? We. We're not doing any favor to them. So where's the focus now? Only on our karma. 3 energies which we have to take care of. 1, the money we earn. The money we earn should be very pure. Pure means the people we work with, the people we work for, should all be happy and contented with us. Our workplace. And when they are happy, the money we earn is coming with lot of blessings. Second, that money is used to buy food. So second energy, the food we eat. Food plays a very powerful role on the state of our mind. Today, if we want to have emotional health, we want our families to have high emotional health, please check the quality of the food we eat. Don't focus only on the physical nutrients, कि इसमें प्रोटीन है, इसमें कार्बोहाइड्रेट है, इसमें विटामिन है, इसमें मिनरल है. What is the vibration of the food I eat? That is the emotional nutrient of my diet. An animal in the slaughterhouse for 10 days, 15 days, 1 month. What's the state of mind? What's the state of mind? Fear, 1. Second, fear, 1. Second, hatred, pain, anger, helplessness, violence, death. Comes on the plate, proteins. Fear, hatred, hurt, pain, anger, violence, death. How can we call it healthy? It may be healthy for the body, but there can be nothing more toxic than that for the mind. Nothing can be more toxic than that because it's full, it's very, very rich in negative emotions. Take care. Please take care. And please experiment. Don't believe. Experiment with a high emotional nutrient diet. Sattvic diet. Jaisa anna vaisa man. You are what you eat is not about the body. It is you are what you eat. Because the food I consume will influence my thoughts and my thoughts will write my destiny. So if I consume a negative emotional nutrient diet, I'm writing my destiny there. So take care. Take care. So experiment 3 months with a sattvic diet. A diet which is not just vegetarian, but a diet in which the food has been cooked in a very pure, peaceful state of mind. Prasad. Prasad is not only that which we get in the temple and the Gurdwara. Prasad can be cooked at food, at home, every meal. But today, we are so busy earning money that we don't have time to cook for our families. And when we are cooking, we are a little irritated. We are tired. And we are carrying a lot on the mind when we are cooking. Please take care, because you are just transmitting your irritation, your fatigue, your pain, your helplessness like a victim. Ghar ka kaam bhi karo, office ka kaam bhi karo, ye bhi karo, wo bhi karo. All those thoughts radiate into the food, and those will be the thoughts of your family after eating that food. Please be careful. We are working hard because we want a happy family. But working hard to have a happy family does not mean only earning more. It means taking care of all other dimensions of our life. So 15 minutes, half an hour of cooking food has to be like a ritual in a very pure, peaceful state. Kitchen should vibrate with beautiful bhajan songs at that time when you're cooking. While cooking, you say, I'm cooking for the happiness of my family. My children will become emotionally strong when they eat this food. It's no point sitting and saying what to do with our children today. They are going through depression, somebody is going through addiction, somebody is going through so many other things. Do it in the kitchen. That's where the power lies. Magic can happen from there. You want to change the way they are thinking? Just put that in the food. If your child doesn't talk to you with respect, just put it in the dal while stirring. My child loves me, my child respects me, he's very polite, very obedient. Khila do. Khila do. And after a few days, the child will not know what is happening to him or her, and he'll say, Mere ko kya ho gaya? Effect of vibrations of the one cooking directly reaches the people who is eating the food. Take care where you are eating and who has cooked for you. Nowadays, we're not even aware of who has cooked for us. We don't know who's cooking for us. Because we just say, I had my breakfast, I had my lunch, I just picked up a bite from somewhere. It's not for the body, it's first for the mind. If someone is going through a problem, is worried or is in pain and cooks for you, you won't know after that why you are worried in life. So you may be very, very, very occupied with your work, but cooking for your family should be the first responsibility for having a happy family, not just a rich family. They're two completely different things. They're two completely different things, and the sooner we stop equating wealth with happiness, we'll come back to our happiness again. But we thought we were working hard to get everything for them and they will be happy. And we've seen the consequences in the last few years. And then WHO says depression, 1 in 4, cancer, 1 in 8. What is all this? We achieved so much to only get these statistics. Divorce rate high, depression rate high, cancer rate high, diabetes rate high. Is that for what we were working so hard? No. So work hard, earn a lot, but don't compromise on the emotional health for the family. So ready to cook? Ready to cook? Don't cook one Sunday and keep it in the fridge for 7 days. It's low vibration, low emotional health. Cook simple. Cook one meal, cook one khichdi, don't do anything else, but make it high vibrating energy. वो बना दिया, पैकेट में रख दिया. Not safe for the mind, could be okay for the body, but actually not even good for the body. Even simple basic cooking principle says never even reheat food. Food should be heated only once and eaten fresh. That's where you can give health to the mind and the body both. Don't think and say, ye to bahut mushkil hai. No, you're writing your destiny. Take care of the thought. Don't reject your destiny. Just say, okay, I'll do this. How to do it? I'll think about it later on. I'll do this. So money, pure, sattvic money. Food, sattvic food. And while cooking, radiate all your blessings into the food. Watching TV while eating. On the phone while eating. Talking business while eating. Discussing problems while eating. Arguments while eating is the most damaging thing we can do for ourselves. Most damaging. Corporate culture, we shall have our meeting over lunch. Have 10 minutes of lunch and keep having meetings after that. But 1 hour of food lying there on the table and we are talking problems, profits, losses, issues, everything getting absorbed in the food and then here. Don't even drink a glass of water while you're talking problems. Problems will intensify. Food absorbs the vibration, water absorbs the vibration. Be very careful. So while eating, 10 minutes. First, 30 seconds, pause, connect to Him. Take all His powers and put it in your food. Emotionally clean the food. Don't just check the physical hygiene of the food, check the emotional hygiene of that food. So take His power, put it in the food, clean. This food is full of His powers, His love, His gyan, His blessings. 30 seconds, 10 minutes in silence to eat the food, or only happy conversations. Dinner time with family is not the time to discuss all the problems of the day. Better not to eat with everybody if we can't have happy conversations while eating. Phone. ऐसे बैठे बैठे टक टक टक. Information. This is what's happening in the country. This is what happened there. This I'm absorbing that and I'm eating the food. Problems will intensify. Phone on silent mode for 10 minutes. Possible? Possible? अभी हाँ नहीं बोलेंगे तो घर जाके कैसे करेंगे फिर हाँ? Nothing, it's only a simple lifestyle change. You're in a meeting for 1 hour, you keep your phone away, right? You're in a flight for 2 hours, you keep your phone away. Why can't we keep the phone away for 10 minutes when we are eating? Always tell yourself, I'm eating for emotional health, not just physical health, and you'll do it. At the Brahma Kumaris, we have a very beautiful thing. While cooking, we are in a meditative state. Then we take all the food in the meditation room and we meditate with that focused for 10 minutes. And then when the food is on the plate before us, we pause for 1 minute, again meditate. So 3 stages on which the emotional infection has been cleaned. After that, to be happy becomes a natural way of living. You have to do nothing because you cleaned it at every step. You are what you eat. So please take care of the food. And please take care who's cooking for you. And please take care of those who are cooking for you. झगड़ा करके किसी को बोला चलो अभी खाना बनाओ, ऐसा खाना खाना नहीं. Don't eat what someone has cooked in an upset state of mind. And if you're feeling upset or stressed, pause for 10 minutes, clean yourself emotionally before you start cooking. We all remember to wash hands. We don't remember to wash our minds. That's where the infection is going. So sattvic money, sattvic food, sattvic mind, sattvic body. Begin the day with at least 15-20 minutes of high quality information, not the world news. The world news is the lowest quality of information we can absorb first thing in the morning. We don't need to know what's happening in the world. We need to take care of strengthening the inner world. And that's what we do at the Brahma Kumaris. The morning starts with half an hour of study. Study the spiritual knowledge, the Gyan, full of compassion, forgiveness, love, respect, unity. Earlier, life used to start first thing in the morning with violence, terror, corruption, and the rest of the problems of the world. Just one shift in emotional diet, destiny changed. So 20 minutes in the morning to study and to meditate. 10 minutes in the night before going to sleep. And take care throughout the day. No absorbing emotional infection of people around us. If someone comes and talks to you about another person, you know what she did, you know what he did, tell them, I'm sorry, I'm fasting today, I cannot listen to this. Yes. Don't listen to it. We are polluting the world by only thinking and talking about others' weaknesses. Protection. So just learn the simple technique of meditation, how to clean my mind daily, how to connect to Him and channelize His powers and knowledge and wisdom and love and purity, and then doing the right karma in every thought, word and action will not be an effort, it will be a natural way of living. And anything which is coming on the return of what we had thrown earlier, nothing. We will face it with absolute dignity because we have the power now. We have the power now. Ready to change destiny? Ready to change destiny? Simple? Simple? When we say it's difficult, even that time we are writing our destiny. Because it's a thought. When I say this is difficult, it's a thought which has just changed my destiny. Anyone you've not been talking to, I haven't spoken to her. I've stopped talking to her since the last 1 year. Before you reach home, make a call. You never know when they or you can change the costume. हम तो जाने ही नहीं वाले ना कभी तो भी से नहीं हमें तो अभी टाइम है. आजकल वो चला गया कि हमें तो अभी टाइम है. पहले क्या होता था? When someone had reached that stage of life where they may leave, so people used to tell them, अभी सब कुछ छोड़ो, अभी भगवान को याद करो सिर्फ. अभी कब याद करना पड़ेगा भगवान को? Every day, because we don't know when we will leave. Live every day of your life ready to leave. Suppose you knew that today evening 5 o'clock you have to leave. इतना शौक होकर नहीं देखो मुझे, वो कभी भी हो सकता है. मुझसे ये कौन सी बात है? Who's leaving at 5 o'clock? We don't even know whether we'll reach home from here today. We don't know. Which doesn't mean we sit and think about death. No. It just means we should be ready to leave. It's like some people who travel a lot, their suitcase is always ready. One phone call and they can leave. Same. Ready to leave. No one left to forgive. No one left to thank. Everything is being done on the daily basis. Karmic balance sheet is clean, ready to leave. Art of dying. Once we master the art of dying, we have to do nothing to learn the art of living. It automatically happens. Ready to leave always. Nothing pending. Nothing pending on this karmic sheet. Because it really troubles us in the next costume. A lot of our problems today are because we didn't settle them last time. We didn't. And they get very complex when they come next time because we don't know what they have done, why they are. A lot of complicated questions. So always keep the slate very clean. Ready to learn meditation? Ready to learn meditation? हम busy तो नहीं है? नहीं है. Very good. Never say to yourself, I'm very busy. It writes a destiny. Dadi Janki, chief of the Brahma Kumaris, is 103 today. Still traveling all over the world. Even right now she's in Russia. And one word which she has taught us, all the sisters who are in this seva every day, she says, don't ever say, I am busy. Because busy means turbulent energy. You may be doing a lot of work, but the thought has to be, I am easy. And then that's the energy I radiate to my mind, to my body, to people, and to the world. So any of you busy? And so you can take out time to meditate. Like brother announced in the beginning, the beautiful center that you have in your city here in Milpitas. Beautiful center. And when I say beautiful, is not in terms of how it looks. Of course, it's very beautiful to look, but beautiful because it vibrates with very high energy. Pure vibrations. With a meditation room which is so powerful that you just go and sit there for 5 minutes and the battery will get charged, this battery. Use those high energy places for yourself and for your children. Take them there. They need not know how to meditate, but they can just go and sit in those high energy rooms and their concentration power will increase. At the center here, there are special programs for children every week, where children in their own very sweet, playful ways learn the right ways of thinking, the right ways of living, and they learn how to meditate and increase their concentration power. Such children who have seeds of meditation and spirituality from an early age, you will never have to worry for them to going on any other path later on in life. Give them that. Apart from that, anyone can walk in any day, anytime. Any day, anytime can walk in to learn the meditation. Gift yourself these 3 hours. 1.5 hour daily just to learn this meditation, to empower yourself here, to create the right thought always, and to have the power to choose and write a beautiful destiny, not just for yourself, but also a beautiful destiny for your family.